Yeah, but nothing happened.
The number one live show in the world, West Coast Pop Log Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores, comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C, and Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop log.
Y'all, what's up? It's that time again. It's time for the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast coming to you live. Late but live.
Late and live.
Yeah, the number
That's
one
how we do it.
live podcast coming to you from a super secret location in Compton, California. And yes, there was some ice spotted out there.
Yeah, we were late because we had to help Mario duck some ice.
There was some ice guys spotted out there, but no, don't worry, no one got taken. Everyone noticed beforehand. But
Hey, you know this shit's getting serious once that shit starts hitting close to home. I've been knowing people who actually have been getting fucking taken and
I thought there
abducted.
was no way. When all this stuff, I was like, yeah, right.
It was
You
like
know what I
COVID in the
mean?
beginning.
Yeah, it's like there's
nah.
no fucking way, like, just scores of federal agents are going to start showing up in Los Angeles, scooping fools up. No way. And then,
This is what happens when
Sure
you announce
shit.
Trump and the Epstein files.
yeah, exactly.
And then he starts a war. Boo.
well, he didn't start the war, but
I mean,
he's gonna continue the war. I think.
yeah,
I don't know if he's gonna start it, but he
World
continue.
War III in it for sure.
Yeah.
Israel started
marching
the war.
marching our way to World War III. Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That's I've been walking on stage, and I always struggle with what to say. Like right when you walk out, like it's never been a strong point of mine.
Hi, I'm Johnny.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But I've been walking out and saying, "Are you guys enjoying the end of the world?" And, like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? They fucking, it's like, man, this fucking everybody acknowledges we are at the end of the world. Yeah. It's like,
But
oh,
you know what?
man.
We've been at the end of the world for such a
I mean,
long time.
This is the bit. So the bit is that I'm from like the 80s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I thought the end of the world was gonna be fast. Like we were gonna be shadows on the wall, like in Terminator 2. Like that shit was just gonna happen and boom, we're gone. But instead, it's just been like 0.5% worse every day since 2001. You know, it's gotten worse and worse.
It has. It has.
I've been waiting for that meteorite to hit everyone, but it hasn't happened either.
No, and that's the other thing. I have no interest in like suicide or dying or anything. I have no interest in any of that.
Yeah, I don't think no.
But if the whole thing ended, I'd be all right with that. You
But,
know
but
what I mean?
only if
Same.
it, but hold on, only if it ends for everyone.
Everybody,
There can't
no,
be
that's
no
what I
one.
mean. No,
yeah,
no. I mean, whatever.
No.
If humanity is going to be rebuilt in 100,000 years and we need 10,000, you know what I mean? Those people, fine. But society, civilization, no. Like states and countries and all, no, gone.
No, I want it
All
all
that.
gone though.
Nobody survives.
Nobody.
All right, you know, back
Like
to,
it, like yeah,
to
like
dinosaurs.
back to fish. Back to where we're fish, I guess. Right?
If you're not in the ocean, you're not surviving. That's
No.
it.
Yeah.
How long before Steve comes back from a fish, though? How many years is that?
Till you come back from.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a long fucking time.
You have a second go around then.
Yeah, I mean, look it to think. Also, have this delusion that the rise of humanity has gone like this. It's been a straight line, as opposed to wah, wah, you know, like
Yeah.
fucking an ice age, a meteor hitting, like all these things that could have wiped out. You know, like this is if you think we're the first people not to get this far, we're the first ones to get this, but like advanced civilization, you know, not hunter gatherers. Like get the fuck out of here. We've been here before. We've been wiped out many times by many cataclysms. I believe that wholeheartedly.
All right. Speaking of being wiped out, our guest today, from the last time he was here, we were just talking about it because Mario has upgraded quite a bit the studio, mics, the arms for the mics, and I think Mario, the last time you were here was 2023, and you came in and we were talking about some of the music you were performing and playing. Now you have a new album coming out, and I mean I've known you for shit. I've known you even before K Rock when radio school together.
Right. Yeah.
And we did a little show there at the school called the Dirty Birds, and
Yep.
we had some awesome times. Now you moved on. I went to K Rock. You went to ESPN. Now you're, man, from the voice of ESPN to doing the voice for LAFC. Now interviewing people on LAFC. I see you on there all the time now, interviewing the players, and I've seen your growth, man. Just in that,
Yeah.
you've come a long way, dude. And I'm just like, wow, you know. And I see other people too that are in the industry,
Yeah.
giving you that same the same flowers, you know, talking about how, you know, how you matured as a commentator in soccer, and
It's football.
yeah, football, and then and also now with your music, man, like it's just been growing, and you're coming out with stuff all the time, posting, and so I reached out and I was like, hey, man, you know, come back
in.
Come
Yeah,
back
man.
in.
I mean, it's just about me just creating my own lane. That's basically what
Yeah.
I'm trying to do. Create my own lane as I'm just chasing these dreams. Because, you know, nowadays you have to create your own lane or else you'll be, you know, stagnant and just doing the same thing that everybody else is doing. So,
Waiting for permission.
yeah, waiting for, nah, I'm not about that. I'm about to just create my own lane and just make my own title. You know, I don't even like to have titles on what I do because I do a lot of different things. And I believe that you don't have to do just one thing. Like, you don't just have to be a doctor. You don't just have to be a person on the radio. You can do a bunch of things, a bunch of careers. You can have a bunch of stuff going on if you're really that creative, if you're really that passionate, if you really have a lot to say, a lot to do, a lot of work. If you have that drive, you can do many things. So that's what I try to do. I just try to create my own lane and just make all kinds of things happen for myself and for my family, you know? And it's mainly just like chasing dreams and just showing my son that he can also do many things. He doesn't have to just grow up and be, you know, a firefighter or whatever. Like you can be a firefighter and a rapper at the same
Yeah.
time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And whatever. So that's what I do. That's my motivation, man.
No, and great motivation. Like I said, I've seen you go from radio to rapping to. One question I was thinking about when you were you know, mic checking and doing all the stuff beforehand was what pushed you into, or why did you make your way into, and I know you don't like labels, but like a Christian style of rap.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's hard, and there's only been very few bands that have even made it out in that genre.
Shout out DC Talk.
And this, and do you even want to? Is it something that you even want to like follow as a huge career, become a huge rapper, or is this again something that's just passionate within you, and you're doing it just to fulfill a dream of yours?
I think it's not like really labeling myself as a Christian artist. It's just me evolving and growing and just maturing into different topics, you know what I mean? Different lyrics, you know, because I can't be talking about the stuff I used to talk about when I was 19, 20, early 20s, because it's just, I've grown, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a dad now. I'm a husband now, you
Sure.
know what I mean? So like even all the artists that we listened to growing up, I mean, they still go out and perform it, right? Because that's what makes them the money. But how many of those artists are still writing lyrics like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's hard for rappers, you know, like the OG rappers to all of a sudden start changing their lyrics and becoming more mature and talking about the real life that they live now with their families. But I think with time, and it's gonna take like a really, really dope artist to do this. But I think it will happen where like there's gonna be OG artists that are like talking about how their lifestyle is now and some of the more positive things. But it's got to be somebody that's brave, because you're obviously neglecting
Sure.
your fan base. You know what I mean? That really has been there since day one.
Yeah,
You
and they
know?
want to hear that grimy
They
stuff.
want to
wanna
hear that,
all
yeah.
crazy
But I think there's a way where you can balance it. You know what I mean?
You
And
absolutely can. One of my favorite MCs to do AC Alone. AC Alone's been around
Oh, yeah.
fucking forever. And
Yeah.
listening to him make music, there's a song called 40 and Up. And it's like, well, this is for grown folks. Like this is and making, and as much as hip hop is still a baby. Like this, I mean 50 years is 50 years, but like being able, to get like it was kept in this little box for so long where it was like this is what hip hop is like, and this if you're not doing this then you're not doing it.
Right.
And as it's grown, as it's matured, there's no reason that it all had, like it's what you're doing is, and it drives me nuts that spirituality is the one thing for sure that if you choose to talk about it that in your music, that's your label of who you are.
Right.
Like, and you could talk, there's a million different things that you could talk about, and they don't try to put you in a box of that. That's the kind of musician that you are.
Right.
But as soon as God gets more than a cursory, you could talk, hey, God, you could say that, but as soon as there's real things about spirituality, struggles with spirituality, all that kind of thing, that becomes your label. It's like that's such. Like
and there's a lot of artists now that are labeled Christian artists that have a lot of other rapper friends, and they want to collab with those artists. But then as soon as they do, they get the heat.
That market is unforgiving.
They get the heat from fans.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing collabing with that artist? But I mean, it's got to be.
You can't purity check everybody.
Exactly.
You can't purity check everybody all the time. Like people have to be. I accept them for where they're at. You can't. Yeah.
That's why I don't want to be labeled like a Christian artist, because I'm not. Because like the new song that I'm trying to promote now, that's going to be coming out on Friday, is called Cali Vibe, and it's about just being on the West Coast, loving everything about LA. It's basically about like a girl that has been all around the world, been to Puerto Rico, Cancun, Turks and Caicos, like all these vacation spots, all the hot spots. But at the end of the day, she loves it on the West Coast. And it's just a summer vibe type of song. Yeah. It's like go to the beach, hang out, LA. It's like total West Coast vibes. That's why I wanted to come over here to the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast.
That's right.
Right here in Compton. We're in we're in the heart of LA. So that's why I wanted to bring it here and talk about it, because it fits, And so when I go into these type of songs, it's a secular type of song. It's not like a Christian song.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear the heat from people saying like, why are you doing that? You know what I mean? You're supposed to be a Christian artist. I'm not supposed to be a Christian artist. I'm just me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm just doing me. And like, if I want to dive into doing a song that talks about faith and talks about my relationship with the Lord, I can do that. You know what I mean? But I can also do a song about loving LA and just being here on the West Coast and just thinking it's the best,
Yeah.
And,
By the way, Steve, thanks for bringing that up, because without that, I would not have even considered you being a Christian artist until Steve's like, no, now he's a rap Christian artist. Even though he's not.
No, because like we just said, you mentioned God more than one lyric in your song, or even just thanking Him, and that's how you get labeled. Right. You know what I'm saying? And
but there's also gospel rap too, which is different.
Yeah.
That's totally different. Yeah. Where it's really, really, got the organ and like has that gospel type of feel, which is like different. This is Christian hip hop, that is really actually blowing up. It's doing really well right now. There's a lot of good artists like Miles Minnick from the Bay. Miles Minnick, who has that like Bay Area type of sound, which is so hypey and so fun and just so party, but it has that talk about faith in the Lord and just like, it's just really, really dope. And he's collabing with other artists like 310 Baby, who's from LA, who isn't a Christian artist, but when he collabs with these artists, they do positive music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think there's a lot of artists out there that are doing street stuff, but have like that faith, that Christian faith, that upbringing behind them from grandma, from their parents, from whoever. Yeah. So once in a while, they want to dig into that. They want to, talk about that type of stuff in their music. But the reality is that they grew up, in the streets. Yeah. So that's what they talk about. They're talking about their struggles and what they've been going through. But once in a while, it's okay if you go over and do a Christian song with a Christian artist, And it just shows that everybody is real and everybody goes through the same thing.
Yeah, and not only that, though, but if you're a Christian rapper or even a Christian per se, you're supposed to minister, right?
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
And that's
it's
part
spreading the word.
These are praise songs.
Yeah, and you're supposed
reaching new people.
Yeah, you're supposed to reach new people. You're supposed to reach your hand out to the other individuals that are maybe seeking enlightenment or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you can change some lives. Yeah. You know what I mean? That normally wouldn't hear this music.
Yeah.
And the music is so dope sometimes that people are like, "Oh, this is hard. This is dope." Yeah. And then they don't even listen to the lyrics because people are so superficial like that.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're like,
Wait
oh,
second.
wow, this is cool. And he's talking about something positive. That's dope.
Who's this guy he's talking
Yeah.
about?
I thought I came from a fish.
What you need to do is get yourself on that. I don't know if you're familiar with it. The Christian rave scene.
No.
They're
I'm
like
not up
or
on
gospel raves. There's
Okay.
gospel raves. There's actual like
Wow.
club and gospel music and rave setting, and people are partying to it.
Wow.
I don't know if alcohol stuff is being served or not, but it's all gospel music in rave format.
Wow.
So gospel
Hey,
raves.
amen to that. That's cool.
Well, I mean, I do remember one of the first things I heard you. Well, I mean, not the first things I've heard you do because I've heard you back in the day.
Yeah.
But even when you were on ESPN, was that Triple G song?
Yeah, that one.
That
That's
one
a-
hit. That one hit.
Oh my gosh,
that
man,
one hit
it
hard.
Still plays. It
Yeah.
still plays. I still check my streams, and I'm just like, it's getting Shazam still.
Yeah. Mexican
And-
style.
yeah, and it's like there's certain pockets where I think somebody's playing it on some type of radio station or like some type of store or some type of venue because there's areas where it keeps getting Shazammed at, which is crazy. And
Yeah.
that's what art is about, man.
Oh,
art.
I didn't ever even thought about that. You can see where your songs are.
Oh,
being
you could dial
Shazammed.
in exactly
Oh,
where.
that's
yeah,
wild.
yeah. There's like
Hell yeah.
It's like
So
England.
not only was somebody listening to it, somebody there
Yeah.
was thinking, "What is this song?" And she
Yeah.
said, "That's fucking
like
the
Sh-
future's crazy, man."
Yeah.
Like,
Almaty is like somewhere over like in Russia area, Kazakhstan area, Almaty, and in England, in China, and in San Jose, California. I don't know why, but in San Jose, California,
Shout out to
I
San
get
Jose
a lot of streams and Shazam's there
for that
so-
Triple G song.
for the Triple G song. So like,
Dang.
I don't know if it's like a college station or somebody that's like playing it or something.
Or his cousins
it's
out
crazy.
there or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool. And that's the thing about art is art lives forever. You throw it out there and you're being vulnerable, right? When you're creating art. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to create positive art now, for my son it's going to live on forever. It's going to outlive me, right?
Yeah.
And so my son can always hear my voice. My son can always hear the messages that I want to pass along to him and to his kids and to his family and his cousins and everybody. So I think that's the beautiful thing about art. It's just always going to outlive you. And nobody's gonna take that away.
Yeah,
It's
as opposed to writing it down. This is a recording of the stories of the messages that you want to leave your great grandkids and whatever. That's awesome.
And to be
bro.
able to hear the voice of the person
Yeah.
like forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I love these microphones. I love these wires, these headphones. I love all this stuff because I'm like a radio nerd, like a lot of us here. You know what I mean? That are in this room, and we're in this entertainment, and we just want people to hear what our message is, and to leave like a legacy, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a little bit of, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit of vanity. You know what I mean? I think
No,
just to
it
let
is.
everybody, just to like think that people want to hear what we
Yeah,
got to
sure.
say, and to think that we want to be in front of these cameras,
Yeah.
and to think that we want to be on this microphone and people
Yeah.
want to hear us. But hey,
But I also think it's also the ability to speak for people that don't speak. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there, and I know I've struggled with this myself in my personal life, is even being able to, express myself to certain people in my life. And sometimes I've done it here, and we've had episodes where, like, there was this old girl I was with, and it came out here, or even
That was a great episode.
when we
That
talked
was
about
excellent.
when we talked about, like, even when I was mourning my dad, how I went
Yeah.
through it, going to the liquor store and buying, like, snacks and just eating, and that was my way of coping, and just talking through this microphone. Sometimes you speak on things and people out there are like, oh, well, you know what, that's what I'm going through.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit of everything. I think
Yeah.
one, yes, I think people want to hear what I want to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of
You know what
course.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And two, sometimes I'm thinking, like, you know what? Maybe you can't say it, but I'll say it, and maybe you can find some kind of peace, or maybe some kind of familiarity, or maybe you'd be like, oh shit, that's how I'm feeling, bro. Thanks, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking about people that I can't really express myself to, and that's like my parents. You know what I mean? Like my
Yeah.
parents, I can't really tell them how I feel about them. You know what I mean? I can't really tell them how much I'm grateful for
Yeah.
all that they've done. And I was even thinking, like, on Father's Day, I wanted to tell my dad, like, man, you done so much for us. You worked so hard. All the stuff you've been through to get here, into like all, just working the hardest jobs that nobody else wants to work, into to get me to where I'm at now.
Yeah.
You know, to sacrifice your life to have my dreams come out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, I never get to tell him that. You know,
Yeah.
even on Father's Day. You know, and you know, I don't want to go like my whole life, you know, or his whole life without letting him know that. You know what I mean?
And you shouldn't. I don't have my parents anymore, and I always tell people, bro. I always tell people, take the time
Yes.
and the opportunity
And we
to
know
do
that.
it.
We know
yes,
that.
we do.
But sometimes we still just can't do that to certain people, and it's just so crazy. You know?
I wrote a script called Alicia about my mom's story. She didn't want to come here to America. My dad was born here, and all his family was born here, but she didn't want to come here, and but she did. This is how it came about. I was outside on our porch, and I told my mom, I go, "Hey, what were your dreams of growing up?"
Yeah.
And she said, "I gave up my dreams so you could dream."
Right. Right. Of course.
I was like,
I knew that answer. Yeah, we all know that answer. Like our
And-
parents, their dream was for us to grow up and
Yeah.
have a chance.
and then she went into it like, I came here, I gave this up, I did this
Yeah.
for you guys. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one thing that we take for granted, in the sense of we don't tell them, because we know, we know. All of our parents, even Johnny. I remember one time it was Christmas and his mom loves him singing a certain song, and I told him, I said, Johnny,
You gotta
sing that
this
song.
fucking
Yeah,
song, man.
yeah.
You gotta sing that.
Got
song.
to.
Yeah.
Johnny won't
The
sing the song.
simplest thing.
No, he
I
did.
did
He
it.
sung
I
it
did
for
it.
her. and
Hey,
he told
it's
me.
the simplest things
Yeah,
in
it's
life.
so- yeah.
As we get older, this is what I realize. As we get older and older and older, all we want to do is just like do the littlest, tiny little things that we did when we were kids or when we were younger that made us happy.
Yeah.
Back then, I don't know if it was whether like collecting baseball cards or something, or like lucha libre or whatever. Like little tiny, like the simplest things that could mean nothing to everybody else, but to us, like, dude, it just makes me happy to do this certain little thing.
Yeah.
And that's what it should be. We should just worry about pleasing ourselves and like just making ourselves happy by doing those little things that are so simple, that are probably free, you know what I mean? That are probably just
Yeah.
so easy to do.
Because I remember, even as a child, the simplicity was like, I mean, we had no AC, we had one TV, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. I had wrestling on Channel 13 on Saturday mornings. You know what I'm saying. That was the highlight of my day, or staying up for Saturday night's main event. You know what I
Yeah.
mean. That was like the highlight of my weekend. But yeah, man, and being happy. I think just recently, within these last couple months, I realized within my own self that I need to be happy.
Yes.
I wasn't
Dude.
allowing myself to be happy.
Yep.
And I wasn't I was doing things for others to be happy.
You
but
gotta be
not
a little
me.
selfish. You gotta be a little selfish.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna, you
Yeah.
know, not that you're wasting your time, but hey, my time is valuable,
Yeah.
and my time is short too.
Yeah.
Our time is short.
Yeah.
You better believe that. You
Yeah.
best believe our time
Yeah.
is short. So do the things that make you happy without hurting other people. You know
No,
what I
no,
mean?
for sure.
And
But
do the thi-
sometimes
Other people
hurting
get
other
hurt.
people, and that and
But
that,
it might
that's
be for the
reality.
best of them.
No,
It
no,
might be for the best of them.
True,
You
true.
know what I mean?
But because if you're not happy, no one else will be.
Yeah, because every moment is just so precious. And we're talking about, you know, losing your pops. Recently, I lost my Nino, my godfather, my uncle. I lost him unexpectedly over the holidays. And right before he went on a long trip, right before he went on a long trip, he actually passed away on that trip. But right before he went on that trip, we had a conversation in the backyard. We were having food. It was like a get together. And he talked about cherish every moment. That was the conversation we had. Cherish every moment. And I said, oh, Nino, man, I just recorded a song called Cherish. Recorded a song called Every Moment. Every moment. And it talks about cherishing every single moment.
Yeah.
And I got inspired I was at church and the priest was talking about just enjoying every moment and cherishing every moment and being with family, So it inspired a song. And my uncle was talking about, you know, cherish every moment. And I said, man, we just recorded a song. It's coming out in January. And he said, wow, that's great. That's great, mijo. And then I never saw him again after that. Passed away. And then we scheduled the funeral and everything. And like a couple days before, you know, the funeral, the song comes out every moment because that's how it was scheduled. It was already in the plan. And it's just weird how it happens like that, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, so rest in peace to my uncle, my Nino, my godfather, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's crazy how life and entertainment and the things you do, how they just intertwine.
Yeah.
How they just
Totally.
yeah, nothing is by chance, I think.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like meeting these guys wasn't by chance. I mean, I met them at K Rock, and then we become good friends, and now we've been doing this podcast forever. And this guy was like, you know what, man? We were gonna quit. I remember when you and I were doing a radio show,
Yeah.
and we were like, this will be our last one. And for some reason, that last one hit.
Yeah.
It just hit. It just was like, I don't know if we needed to get to that point, and then it was just like, oh shit, we're good. We're good at this. You know? And then we started getting characters on there and stuff, and then Johnny, I don't know if we were already like, all right, this is over. We've been trying. We've been trying.
You got to
too
put
much.
in the work. You know what I mean? Like
that's the
you
thing.
can't just pray on it and not work at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it takes prayer and hard work ethic to make
Yeah.
it all happen. You know what I mean? That's what I've learned because I have prayed. I prayed for when I didn't have anything going on in my career. I prayed about it. I said, I don't even know what the heck I'm gonna do. I know I'm in this business, but what am I gonna do? Like I gotta take a step. I gotta take a leap of faith. I gotta do something, you know. Just please, like, set me up, help me, you know, find my way to do something that I love to do.
Help
And
me find my way, but you need to take the steps to get there.
Oh yeah, I was taking steps. I was
Yeah.
taking steps, but I needed the help.
Yeah.
You also sometimes you gotta lean
No,
on
yeah,
the Lord.
yeah,
Sometimes,
yeah.
sometimes you gotta lean on the Lord. Be like, man, I'm doing everything. I promise, I'm doing everything. I'm doing good. Just help me. You know what I mean? And best believe it'll come when you least expect it. It'll all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. One thing leads to the next. And all these things start aligning, right? Like old relationships, like you're talking about here, right?
Yeah.
With Johnny and Mario, like all these relationships are coming together, and then boom, you got something special.
Yeah.
So
And then that's what Johnny was saying to me. He's like, hey, we're the show, bro. We're the show. We need
Yeah.
to keep doing this. And I was like, yeah, you know what? And this actually, I don't want to say it saved me, but it really helped me. And I can't speak for the guys, but through the pandemic and
Yeah,
through other
yeah.
little things in life, bro. Like I said, I've learned to be able to express myself a little bit more just because of the show. Just because I've had the I don't want to say guts, but just like, sometimes I feel like this is a platform where I can just say what I want.
yeah,
Like I'm not even me.
That's the
like,
beauty of it.
like I can just, like
Sure.
like I'm a character.
Somebody else is talking. You
Yeah,
can say,
yeah.
you can say whatever you want to.
And I
outside of-
have. And
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
I
yeah,
catch
yeah.
myself saying things and it's like, what? And then people be like, oh, were you talking about me? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
yeah.
I was talking
Yes,
about
I was.
us,
Yes,
or-
I was talking about you.
Yeah. And it is, and people learn little things about me through this because they're hearing me say things that I normally probably wouldn't say if it wasn't for the ability to become someone different or what have you on the microphone.
See, this is art for me. I think this is art.
Sure.
Doing this
yeah.
show is being creative. It's art to me. It's gonna live on forever. But when you combine your passion and art together for something good, that's when you got something. That's when you really got something. So you're being able to express yourself,
Yeah.
and this is your passion, and it's all coming together, right? And it's helping other people. So you're doing it for good, for the good of others. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's when you know you have your real passion. A lot of people are creative and they have this, this talent. They have talent, but they don't have a passion. They don't have a passion. They don't have a purpose. Purpose is what I'm talking about. When you have a purpose, that's your passion and your art combined for good. That's purpose.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
You got purpose now, right?
No,
Because you're on this microphone, you're helping yourself and you're helping out others.
yeah.
You found your purpose.
Yeah, yeah. And I think it starts out by helping yourself first. And I think through self-help, others learn and others hear and others...
Well, it's just like on an airplane where they said if you're gonna go down and the masks come down, you put on your own mask
Yeah.
before you help anybody else. You know, but
Right.
you have to take care of your own shit before you can
Good way
start
to
worrying
put it.
about taking care of other people.
Then you
I
start...
love it.
Right,
Yeah.
you take care of yourself so you can take care of other people.
Right.
You know, like, or else everybody's gonna die.
No,
Yep.
yeah. and I've seen growth in everybody here, like Johnny, I've been to his comedy and then multiple times. And I'll be honest with him. He'll ask me and I'll be honest. And then one time I went to a show and it's like, damn, bro, you've grown so much as a comedian.
Yeah.
Like I see it.
Yeah.
I see the work. I see where you're going.
That's what I'm saying. It takes work. You know what I mean? You can't just expect to go up on stage and all of a sudden on your first show, second show, first month, first year, you can't expect to be like, I'm good.
Hey, man, I got it.
Come on, man. It takes years.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of falling down, losing, learning, you know what I mean? Love for this stuff to get back up and do it again.
Yeah.
So don't expect, for everybody listening out there, don't expect to go try something like, man, I think I'm pretty good. Well, you might be pretty good, but you still got to work at it. Put in the work, you know what I mean? And within time, you're going to reach that.
And it's like, I don't mean this to discourage anybody
No.
from doing whatever. But whatever it is that you're doing, you're like, I'm pretty good at that. There's a bunch of people that are pretty good.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people that are at least pretty good.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. You are at the starting line. You're pretty good.
Yeah.
You're not, this ain't the end. This is the beginning. You know, like,
Yeah.
get the fucking work.
Right.
And like Mario as well, like Mario 81 here, man. He's putting on shows, putting on Lucha Libre events, doing like
The king of live event promotion.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
tired.
Production.
I think he's tired,
I'm
but
tired.
Then, like, but I'm gonna ask him at the end of the show today what he got going on. He's
Yeah,
he's
a
gonna
million
run down the
things, yeah.
list. of
I
like-
love that.
Wouldn't
That's how.
have it
That's what
any
I'm
other
saying.
way.
That's
Yeah.
how you should be living right there.
Yeah,
Mario right here, not me, my tocayo Mario right here. That's how you're supposed to be living. All kinds of stuff going on. And all of it is stuff that you probably love, right?
Yeah, for the
You
most
love
part.
doing this?
Yeah.
You like doing the Lucha Libre stuff?
I do.
You like doing the shows with the music and all
Well,
that
I
stuff?
do.
The
That's what I'm saying.
The Rockabilly Weekend.
How
Did you
happy
enjoy
does that, how happy does that make you?
I mean, once again, we don't get paid for this.
Right.
This podcast now is on we're on episode 199. So there's
Damn.
the
Oh,
commitment.
shit.
Next week is our 200th episode. So I mean,
Boom.
you gotta love this shit.
Yeah.
To keep going, keep wanting.
You
to
don't get
do it.
paid, but you do get paid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
We put in
deep
the
down
reps.
inside, you do get paid, right?
Yes,
And that's
yes.
worth even more.
Putting in the reps is what we're doing.
Yeah.
So when it comes time to flex a muscle somewhere else, muscle's ready to go.
I'm like,
Yeah.
watch me grab this microphone and
Yeah.
talk right now. Watch
do
me
some microphone
watch me
curls.
swing this thing all around.
We
man.
don't get ready, we stay ready.
That's right.
That's right.
Stay ready.
Yeah.
So your music has evolved. I've seen you do videos. Like, who are some of the people behind the scenes? Are they your friends? Are they just people you know? People that just, you know.
It's all family. It's all friends.
Yeah.
That's it. You can do this. Like if you're an independent artist, if you have a network of talented friends, family, tap into those. Those will help you out the most. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You don't need a big record label to do this whole production of the machine. There's no machine. There's no machine. Honestly, there's not a machine. So don't go out there thinking that you need a big old record deal because you don't. You do need help though. You do need your team. That is 100% for sure. You need a team. You can't do it all on your own. But if you have a graphic designer, you know what I mean, to do your flyers, to do your artwork and all that, boom, that's a big, big part. If you have, you know, dudes that can do a director, you know what I mean, that can do music videos and produce content for you, that's another big one right there. And once you get those two, if you got those two at first and get going with that, I'm pretty sure I can guarantee you that that'll get the ball rolling and you'll make big steps in your career if you can get that going. Because the machine is such a lie. It's such a lie, especially now because you don't really need radio to blow. If you want to go the radio route, then you might need a machine to pay
Yeah.
for radio and all that stuff. Because to get on radio, it costs a lot of money
Yes.
to get onto radio. For those that don't know, but yeah, with the social media and everything, I mean, just graphic designer, do some dope videos. You can go out there and you can get your music out there. You can get heard for sure.
Yeah.
So it's all about family, man. It's all about family and friends that are willing to help out. That are, they have faith in you as well. That believe in you as well. And your music has to be good too. You know, your music has to be good. You can't just be
Yeah.
putting out crap. You know what I mean? And know a bunch of people.
What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Just
So,
working hard's not enough?
You got to
can't
be
just-
real. You got to be real with yourself
It has
too.
to
Yeah.
be good.
Yeah.
What a bunch of shit that is.
So
You
the
gotta
new
be
the new song
talented.
comes out on this Friday.
Uh-huh.
It's called Cali Vibe. And it's on the same day that we were talking about. There's a big show in Tijuana, a big Lucha Libre show. And I actually wanted to go to that one with my pops, you know what I mean? But I was like, I can't make it because of what's going on, technically, like, the sad situation that's going on with ICE and all that stuff. Not really trying to go down to Mexico willingly
Sure.
right now, but I would have
Willingly.
loved to go to that show. It's a big show. It's going to be huge. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Me and Mario are gonna go down there and check it out. I think the
Hopefully they'll come back.
I think everything's just normal down there. I don't think nothing has really happened.
You gotta tell them, be like, what? What's
Yeah.
going on?
I mean, I haven't heard of anyone not coming back.
I haven't heard at all.
I haven't heard any borders closing or any of
You
that.
guys will
shit.
probably be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have friends down there right now, that are doing little trips, going down to to Baja and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah. And they don't care what's going on, man.
Yeah,
They,
Right.
that's another country.
They got other stuff going on over there
Like,
to
we
be
got our-
worried about.
We got our own problems.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
not worried about you.
Oh, you just sending them back?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Just
See,
add 'em
like-
to, add 'em to the pile.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I was talking about, that just something simple and easy to do that would make me and my pops so happy. If I
Yeah.
took my pops down there on Friday night, he would be loving it. I would be loving it, just being there with my pops, like
Yeah.
reminiscing on the old days when we used to do this when we were a lot younger. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like, those are little things that I try to do as much as possible.
I do remember you talking about going out there with your pops all the time to
Yeah.
want to check out some wrestling, and it's always a fun time, man. We've gone before as a crew right here.
That's awesome.
And we saw. We actually went over there to go see Penta before he was even on
Nice.
WWE. We saw him. He
Yeah.
was on AEW and his brother as well, and it was pretty cool, man. It was good times. Good
Yeah.
times. Yeah. Bunch of people in the chat, man, giving you
Shout out
outs,
to everyone on here.
Oh,
Let's
what's
see.
goody?
Who do we
What's
got on
goody?
here?
Man.
I've been following Mario Ruiz for a few years now. Most of his songs have a great message.
That's right. What up, what up, what up?
Give Me Grace is one of my favorites.
Oh, yes.
A lot of highs on here.
Ronnie, what up, Ronnie?
Ronnie on the rock. Luis Pena, the
up?
internet weirdo. He's on here. We appreciate you being here and not being weird anywhere else. Go Forth is another favorite song on here. Episode 200, If You Show Up. This is from Jimmy attacking Steve like he always does.
I was dying last week. It was not my fault. Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for not spreading your germs.
Exactly, man. I was looking out for everybody. I didn't feel good till Saturday, man. I was fucking
Oh,
dying
shit.
all last
Sucks.
week. Yeah. it was terrible.
Not to divert too much, but Gil was supposed to be here last week, and then Gil decided not to no-show the fucking show.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Gil didn't come through for us.
Wow.
I invited him to bring his
His
medal.
5K medal.
Yes. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be late," and then he just didn't.
That fool.
nothing.
He was out trying to shop for a 5K medal. That's why he was
Yeah.
gonna be late.
I text him like, "Hey, dude, are you showing up?" Like, "No, something." I'm like, "Okay, cool." That was
Fuck
it.
off.
This is like 30 minutes into the show at this point because
Yeah.
I told Steve like, "Hey, we're gonna wait for Gil." Like, "Nah, fuck that. Let's just
Yeah,
go." I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Well, I don't know what time he's gonna go." And like, "Fuck it, he's just gonna walk in." I'm like,
Oh, man.
cool. So then I messaged Gil about something else just recently, like, "Hey man, just to let you know, if I would have known Johnny would have been there, I would have been there." I'm like, "No, you wouldn't, you
No,
piece of
get
shit."
outta
Like,
here.
what do you mean? Like, I would have tried. Like,
So you didn't
shut
try?
the fuck
If
up,
you-
Gil.
if you
Fuck
Are you
you.
saying I would have tried?
I
so that
would've
means you didn't-
tried.
That means you didn't try?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So zero fucks given by Gil.
Did I hear a medal for a 5K?
Yeah.
For a 5K like marathon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for
They give
running-
out medals for 5Ks?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not trying to be disrespectful to the
I mean,
man.
that sounded pretty disrespectful.
That is the right question. well,
Well, I think you buy it when you get your shirt. It comes with the medal.
Right. Yeah. They
Oh,
give it to you.
participation trophy.
They give it to you before you even start.
Oh, yeah.
They give you your
Just in
bib.
case you don't
yeah,
make
they give
it.
it to you. They give you your bib, your number, and all that stuff. They're like, and here's your medal.
is
Just
it
in
really,
case you don't
wait, is it
finish.
really called a bib?
Yeah.
I mean, that's your
Yeah, it is a bib.
That's called a
Yep.
bib.
with the
Oh,
little numbers on it. and
That's
stuff.
right.
Yeah, that's a bib.
That's cute.
Yeah,
That's real cute.
you got to put jelly on your nipples so they don't get all chafed, man.
Wait, why?
When you run a
Yeah.
marathon.
Why
Oh,
is your
for
why
sure.
why
Your
is
shirt-
your
your shirt-
nipple shaving against that though?
Yeah,
no,
I
not
get
on
that-
the bib, but
I
just
get
on,
that all
just
the
on running
time.
shirt, right?
I
Like
get
on
that all
running
the time.
shirts,
Yeah.
like
'Cause for some
marathons
reason-
and all that stuff. People's nipples will bleed when you
The-
watch marathons. Like you see them fucking.
Hey,
the
full
fuck?
Yeah.
full disclosure, mine are always hard. My nipples are always hard. I don't know why.
Yeah.
but they always are. So when I run, my shirt will it'll just rub on
No
there and
way.
it'll burn.
This is
It's
a
the
huge,
worst
this
thing.
is a huge marathon problem, man.
Yeah,
This is
you-
a thing.
I didn't know there was a huge nipple marathon
Yeah,
problem.
they give you stuff like jelly and stuff to like put
Yep.
on it beforehand.
Or you can
like,
put pasties
duct
on.
tape
You
them
can
or
put
something?
pasties
Yeah,
on too.
like,
Hey, you can put pasties on too.
It
Those
is
help
like-
too.
That's
It
hot.
is
It's a real
definitely
thing.
a consideration for everybody running a marathon.
Yeah.
What am I going to do about my nipples is for
Oh, yeah.
sure gone through their mind. At least
So
one
now I'm
time.
wondering,
Oh,
those who
shit.
had pierced nipples, do they not run
They're screwed.
marathons,
Yeah, you
or do
can't
they
do it.
have like extra protective
It's like going
layers?
in an MRI machine. It's just not allowed, man.
Yeah.
Damn. I know a girl that has always hard nipples too.
Yeah, she shouldn't run marathons.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, that's
She
good.
doesn't.
That's good for her.
She's a cyclist.
Okay. There you go.
No rubbing there.
At least she gets her workout on.
Someone saying hi, Theo Mario.
What up? What up? Who's that?
Leslie.
Lee. Lee, what up, Lee?
Lee.
What up? What up?
And then Oscar Toledo, what's up? What's up? Yeah, we're talking about Gil, bro. He let us down one more time.
And you know what? And in my mind, I was like, it's cool. I was like, I was not feeling bad about being sick. So I was like, it'll give Gil a chance to go down
Gil's
there.
there.
You know what I mean? He'll go down there and get some time on the mic. It'll be good, man. Fucking, I should have known.
That Gil wasn't going to try.
I should have known, man.
He only tries when it's for him. So talk about this new song coming out. I know we're going to have you perform
Cali
some
vibes.
stuff.
Yeah, who's this guy? Mr. Capone and Lil Rob is the one. Lil Rob is the one that has like the summertime anthem. I forget, what is it called? Like Summer Nights or something? I think it's called Summer Nights. Yeah. Every summer, that song gets spun on the radio. So he's just waiting for the summer every single year.
Yeah, it's like Mariah Carey waiting for Christmas.
Exactly. No, for real. For real. Lil Rob loves the summer because that song gets played all the time. But now, hopefully, I got a new song for the summertime. It's called Cali Vibe.
An anthem, a summer anthem.
It's a summertime anthem. It's got that vibe. It's really, really West Coast. And, it's just chill for LA. It's for Cali. It's for all the way down to San Diego, all the way to the Bay
We'll let
Area.
you guys in, too. We'll let you guys participate in the celebration. But you're on probation. Like, be good or else we'll kick you out.
Yeah. This is Southern California.
Right now,
we'll let you.
Cali vibes. Yeah. We'll let you.
Where can we listen to it now that it's going to be out?
It's going to be out on Friday. It's going to be out on all the platforms. It's going to be on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, wherever you get your music. So it'll be out there on YouTube as well. So
YouTube.
You ready to perform?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna do a medley, and it'll be the last song. So I'll do it like a medley of a few different songs, and then the Cali Vibe song. It'll be the last song.
Okay,
so
we're gonna
play
stay tuned for one of your videos. What's this video right here we're playing?
Let's see. This one is Go Forth, I believe, right?
Yeah. We're going to play this video while we get ready for him to perform live. We're here on the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast.
Yeah.
Go forth in peace is what he told me. My God leads the way, I'm never lonely. Got fam, I raise him like a trophy. Cause if it's up, then it's up, and you know me. Can't do without you. That's why you always with me. You know I miss my loved ones, but they watch from above and protect me. Go forth in peace is what he told me. My God leads the way, I'm never lonely. Got fam, I raise him like a trophy. Cause if it's up, then it's up, and you know me. Can't do without you. That's why you always with me. You know I miss my loved ones, but they watch from above and protect me. It's go time, no stopping until they crown me. I'm extra motivated when they doubt me. Got the grace of God flowing around me, and a full squad of angels that surround me. Sometimes my mind is feeling restless. My heart pounds is jumping out of my chest. But every day I rise and give it my best. And if you need me, family, you can say less. Say less, I'm a man of my word. I only spend time hanging with the ones that deserve the love that I give, the life that I live. Can't stay down, I'ma give you a lift. Going up, 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 going up, up, up. Put your glass up, up, up. Cheers to the life that we live, we blessed. La-di-da-da. Go forth in peace is what he told me. My God leads the way, I'm never lonely. Got fam, I raise him like a trophy. Cause if it's up, then it's up, and you know me. Can't do without you. That's why you always with me. You know I miss my loved ones, but they watch from above and protect me. Go forth in peace is what he told me. My God leads the way, I'm never lonely. Got fam, I raise him like a trophy. Cause if it's up, then it's up, and you know me. Can't do without you. That's why you always with me. You know I miss my loved ones, but they watch from above and protect me. Inhale the peace when I pray. Exhale the stress in the way. Put down my worries today. I walk with faith all the way. Cause see my Lord set me free. And if you rockin' with me, then we be going up like a 3. And we gon' let it splash like Curry. Amen. The heavens look down on me from above. I try to reach up to the ones that I love, the ones that I miss, the ones I can't kiss. No matter how cruel and sad the world is, going up, 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 going up, up, up. Put your glass up, up, up. Cheers to the life that we
Yeah, that was hot, bro. That was nice. So you're gonna be performing a couple songs right quick.
A
Everybody,
medley.
a medley of songs right now. Um, Mario's getting ready over here so that Mario Ruiz can perform. Is there anywhere you're gonna be performing anytime soon?
Nah, I don't have any shows lined up yet, but man, I got a lot of people hitting me up to do shows, and I have definitely a lot of available like venues and festivals and spots that I can perform at, but I just haven't gone back into to getting out there and performing. But it's been on my mind. Like I'm really, really thinking about getting back out there because the opportunities are there, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, to go out there and start performing. But also because I can't really go out too far because I got a lot of other things going on, like a lot of LAFC stuff, ESPN stuff that got going on. So it'd have to be really, really planned out way ahead in advance and to be able to make sense that way, you know.
But it's a message that I think people would love to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I'll get at it. I definitely will get at it real
so
soon.
with
For
time,
sure.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, right on. How many songs do you already have like recorded and ready to rock all together?
Man, I haven't even counted really, but I do have over, probably like 2 albums worth of
Oh,
songs.
nice.
And then I have a bunch recorded already that I haven't even released yet. There's songs that I have recorded that are sitting in my computer that I haven't released yet. And, I just throw them out there like Lucy's, just one at a time, one at a time. And yeah, that's how I've been doing it right now. That's the game plan right now. Just throwing out Lucy's and just giving you different vibes, different styles. Like I did a bachata song right before this one, which was like a love summer bachata type song, and then before that I did like more like a Christian faith type of song, and then now I'm doing an LA type of Cali vibe type of song. So I'm just all over the place, and just I'm trying not to put labels on myself, trying not to put any style, any genre on myself. I'm just doing what I feel, what I know, and just what influences me.
And so this one right here is a little medley of a few songs, and at the end will be the song that's coming out this Friday.
Yep.
All right. Mario Ruiz.
Set it off one time, yeah, shall we begin? I do the sign of the cross, yeah, then I come in. The battle within, my light never dims. The Lord got my back every fight that I'm in. Like, set it off, shall we? Begin, so set it off, shall we? Begin, so set it off, shall we? Begin, it's the Holy Spirit in the air, let it in. Set it off one time, yeah, shall we begin? I do the sign of the cross, yeah, then I come in. The battle within, my light never dims. The Lord got my back every fight that I'm in. Like, shine down bright on me, lead me the way, shine a light on me. It's a brand new day and I came to win. Only the good Lord knows I've been battling all my life, been a fighter. Got the pen in my hand because the rider. I find the joy in the journey. Every win, every loss I've been learning. Struggle every day, gotta pray. Christ soon come on the way. Thank God for my son and my lady. I'm in the prime of my life and my heyday. No introduction, you know my function. I keep it punching, the Lord I trust in. Move like lotion, my faith in motion. With raw emotion and true commotion. Set it off, shall we? Begin, so set it off, shall we? Begin, so set it off, shall we? Begin, it's the Holy Spirit in the air, let it in. Set it off one time, yeah, shall we begin? I do the sign of the cross, then I come in. The battle within, my light never dims. The Lord got my back every fight that I'm in. Like, yeah.
Gonna get up for this one. This one's a little more hype. Yeah.
Give a hug
To my dad, give my mom a kiss. Every dream, every wish on my list. This my night, been waiting for this. And at the end of the fight, you can raise my wrist and then we'll clap. Cause we all in the moment. We only got one life, better own it. I keep it rolling, I ain't never folding. I put the work in, now I'm going all in. I can't do this all alone, Lord. You take the glory, yeah, every victory, yeah. Hands up and I point to the sky. Every day I fly so high. I'm free, I'm living my life. We only take memories when we die. Every day we dream it. Gotta live and breathe it. Have faith, believe it. Whole team winning and I love to see it. Yeah. Every day I wake up is a miracle blessing. Another day to live it up. Another life lesson. Yet I know I'm not perfect.
Loving every day, living on my purpose. You see, the key is to make memories with your whole family. Na 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 na. Stay living it up. Got faith in the Lord, never giving it up. Got problems of my own that I don't even share. Still, you see me outside throwing love in the air. Yup. Stay living it up. Got faith in the Lord, never giving it up. Got problems of my own that I don't even share. Still, you see me outside throwing love in the air. Tapping into my excellence. God bless my family, friends. Been battling through the pain, but I still live it up, man. Tapping into my excellence. God bless my family, friends. Been battling through the pain, but I still live it up, man. Nah, I don't know about you, cause you be bringing negativity when you slide through. Got my own set of issues, I don't bring them to you. To keep it honest with you, I'm barely making it through. Hey, watch out, got dreams that I still chase. I live life simply at my own pace. Got plenty wins, took many L's, but I learn every time, then I excel. In the middle of the ring, gotta let them swing. In the fight of my life, hit a ding ding. I took a deep breath and gave it all to God, cause when I got him on my side, I'm beating any squad. Good heart, yet I know I'm not perfect. Loving every day, living on my purpose. You see, the key is to make memories with the whole family. Na 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 na. Stay living it up. Got faith in the Lord, never giving it up. Got problems of my own that I don't even share. Still, you see me outside throwing love in the air. Yup. Stay living it up. Got faith in the Lord, never giving it up. Got problems of my own that I don't even share. Still, you see me outside throwing love in the air. Tapping into my excellence. God bless my family, friends. Been battling through the pain, but I still live it up, man. Tapping into my excellence. God bless my family, friends. Been battling through the pain, but I still live it up, man.
Yeah, this is the new one right here. Cali Vibe, just a little taste. Comes out on Friday.
Pretty girl, she layin' out in Cabo. Summertime, she fly to Puerto Rico. Fiji, Miami, Turks and Caicos. She been around, but she love it on the West Coast. Ayy, Cali breeze on the West Coast. Ayy, palm trees on the West Coast. Ayy, she visit me on the West Coast. She been around, but she love it on the West Coast. Cali vibe, pick her up and shop around on Rodeo Drive. Cruise around in Hollywood and she down to ride. Sunshine, clear skies, yeah, that's the life. Grab lunch up in Beverly Hills, she got a look that kills. She posted up a selfie up on IG Reels. Jet set queen, traveling is a thing. She lands at LAX and she gives me a ring like, I know just what she wants. She get a tanning on her, put the laundry on. She love LA all the way to the Bay. Down in Dago at the beach all day. Sky blue, down in Malibu. She cruising PCH and needed Nobu. Pretty girl, she layin' out in Cabo. Summertime, she fly to Puerto Rico. Fiji, Miami, Turks and Caicos. She been around, but she love it on the West Coast. Ayy, Cali breeze on the West Coast. Ayy, palm trees on the West Coast. Ayy, she visit me on the West Coast. She been around, but she love it on the West Coast.
Yeah, so that one comes out on Friday. That's the new one called Cali Vibe. Yeah. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. Thank you very much.
That was nice right there.
Super
I can't
nice.
wait.
I haven't been performing, man. I'm telling you, I haven't been performing. I'm a little bit out of breath.
No, man, that one right there, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling
nice.
that. I can totally see
Thank you,
that
man.
as a new anthem for Southern California for the summer for sure. I'm gonna be hitting that hard. All the barbecues.
Yeah,
You know
right?
what I'm saying? All the
That's what it's
gotta
for.
be a side
Watch out,
laugh.
Lil Rob. I'm telling you, watch out, Lil Rob.
No, for sure. The beat, everything was nice on that. Real nice.
Thank you, man.
Mario, where can they get it? Where can they get your music? What else? Anything you want to share with the audience right now?
Social media.
Yeah,
all
so
that
get at me
stuff.
on all the social media like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter at I am Mario Ruiz. I am Mario Ruiz. Get at me on all those social platforms, and then the music is everywhere. Music is on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal, whatever. Wherever you get your music, it's all there. So yeah.
And then
Check
this
me out.
song's coming out this Friday.
This Friday.
Specific time in the morning or
It comes out at midnight. Yeah.
midnight?
Oh
Okay.
shit!
Yeah.
Thursday night, stay up late.
Yeah, exactly. Thursday night.
And-
Actually,
and
it's probably
bump it.
Thursday 9 p.m. because on the East Coast,
East Coast,
is so Thursday 9 p.m.
You don't even have to wait till if you're out here. You don't even have to wait till Friday. You
Exactly.
get it on Thursday.
Get on Thursday.
Yeah.
One thing I did want to ask you. I know you're a huge fan, man. A boxing fan.
Yeah. Oh man.
Canelo or Crawford? Who you have?
Ooh, Canelo Crawford, man, that's a good one. That's a fight that I did not expect was gonna happen.
Never. That was never gonna happen.
Yeah. I haven't really thought of a prediction yet. But I'm leaning right now towards Crawford, I think.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, just
I
because
knew
the style.
I knew it was towards Crawford when he wouldn't just say Canelo immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Canelo is nice with it too, but I think Crawford is just the styles make the fights. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I think there is probably other fighters that might be able to beat Crawford, but I think
Canelo's not that guy.
Canelo's style it fits Crawford to be able to do what he wants to Canelo.
Okay.
And I think Crawford can make it difficult for Canelo to do what he likes to do.
Yeah.
Just stylistically.
Yeah.
I mean, fight fans know it's all about the styles, and I think Crawford might be able to win that in a non-entertaining fight.
Sure.
Okay. One more, because I know you've trained at the wild card. Pacquiao, does he win?
Pacquiao, I know he's training, but I don't know who he's fighting. Who the heck is he fighting?
He's fighting one of the champions, Barros or something like that.
Oh, I don't even know who that guy
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
I really don't know that guy.
Yeah.
So I couldn't tell you. I mean,
Okay. Everyone's saying that Pacquiao's looking nice, though, quick. He looks in shape. I've been seeing a lot of YouTube.
Yeah.
And I know you've trained there at the wild card.
yeah,
before.
man. When I used to live in Hollywood, I used to train there at the Wild Card Gym. I used to pay $5 just to go, just to work out for one day. And at that time when I lived there, it was like Amir Khan was there, Paulie Malignaggi was there, Peter Quillen, Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto. Like all these different fighters were there, and you just walked in and you're like, oh, can I get that bag after you? And you're talking to these professional fighters that you saw them on HBO.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was
like
wild
last
to
week.
see when you would know whoever was there driving by there, and you would see because it's at the end of like that driveway,
Yeah.
and you see all the people at the.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, whenever you drive, it's like, oh shit, Pacquiao must be there. today.
Exactly.
Because
Oh
the
yeah,
hat,
that's so
You know what
true.
I mean? It's like
That's
because
so true.
like serious hitters in.
I would go by there to see if anybody was there.
Sure.
Like I would go by there to see if Pacquiao was in town yet, because I kind of know, okay, Pacquiao's going to be arriving for training sometime this week. So sometimes if I was getting something to eat or whatever, I'll go by that street. I forget what street is called.
Yeah.
I'd go by that street and turn in and look down the parking lot. Like, oh damn, his car's there or his squad is there or whatever. Yeah.
All right, Mario, we want to thank you for coming out to the West Coast
thank you,
Pop
sir.
Blog Podcast, the number
appreciate
one
it.
live podcast every
On Earth.
Tuesday night. Show 199 in the books. Mario, thank you. The conversation was amazing.
Appreciate you guys.
And the music is awesome. I cannot wait to bump that song
Please.
for sure.
Yeah, please
Cali
do.
Every
Vibes.
carne asada, every
Cali
time,
vibes.
everything, energy, cruising, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I have to ask, Johnny, anything going on?
Hey Mario, what do you got going on this
There
week?
you go.
No funnies for Johnny, but Los Alamitos, if you guys are Depeche Mode fans, come out to the Los
Who is it?
Alamitos Devotional Dave. Devotional, the Depeche Mode experience is going to be hitting Los Alamitos Fair or something. I don't know what it is, but it's Los Alamitos. It's happening out there. And then 4th of July weekend, Dark Cheeseman's hitting the road with their Summer the Cheeseman Tour, kicking off in Vegas July 3rd, heading to LA on the 5th, Bakersfield on the 6th, and then San Francisco on the 7th. So
You're
catch
hitting
them.
all those?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, Mario's fine.
Running sound,
world travel.
door,
all of them.
stuff.
Man, you guys ain't
DJ.
lying. This guy's busy.
No,
I'm telling
He
you, man,
is.
all the time.
Woo.
Security,
He just got
he
back
does
from
all of
somewhere.
it.
Yeah.
I just did. We're hanging out in TJ this Sunday, so if you see us out there, buy us a
Sunday,
taco.
that's what
I
it
mean,
is?
Friday.
Yeah, I was like,
Friday.
what the fuck?
Dang.
My brain's
I was
all,
like, I can go Sunday. What do
my brain's all
Hey,
weird.
please send me pictures, please.
will,
that
we
night
will,
when
we
you
will.
get there, when you get in, the long hallway there in Tijuana.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh man,
Lights,
I wish I
everything.
can go. I wish I can go.
Well, next time we'll
one.
make sure to hit you up and see if we can all meet out there at Crash in Tijuana. Mario.
Or better yet, since you're local, you can't go too far. Be on the lookout. On the horizon, there's information being released for the next Lucha Goth House.
Oh my God.
Next Lucha Goth House is coming up, guys. So we're almost ready to announce.
Oh, I can't believe
So,
it.
I can't wait.
If you haven't heard about it yet, it's the next best thing in lucha libre goth. It is a
It's the first thing in Lucha Libre, God.
It's the only.
I love it.
gothic live lucha variety show. It's the 1 year anniversary, and I can't wait to start talking about it.
Sounds amazing.
It's,
No,
good.
it's great.
It's such a good show. It's so fun.
Once again, Mario, thank you very much
Thank
for
you,
coming
Appreciate
out.
you guys.
And everybody go out there, check out the music, check out the man himself, ESPN, LAFC, doing his thing. And
Go LAFC. We didn't even talk about LAFC.
I know
we did.
Go LAFC than
Yeah.
the FIFA Club World Cup right now.
there you go.
Out there playing against all the giants from all over the world.
And winning.
Yeah.
So thank you once again. And everybody check this guy out, man. He's doing it. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
The number one live show in the world, West Coast Pop Log Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop love.